Hi there and Happy New Year. You know, to a lot of people in the Atlanta area, especially Buckhead, I'm known by many names. Dr. T, PhD, the prodigy of sports psychology, the founder of GoTaryn Health and Fitness, and even Professor Hoff. However, to all my neighbors living right here in the Peachtree City bubble, I'd like to personally introduce myself to you exclusively as to what only my closest friends refer to me as, and that's simply Taryn, the traveling trainer of Peachtree City Personal Training. So now that it's 2023 and we have the opportunity to reflect back on the last 3 years, we can see what a weird time it was. I personally believe a lot of that weirdness stemmed from many of the new ideas, concepts, and adjustments that were completely foreign to us and totally out of our control. And some of those adjustments we even perceived were negative to our physical fitness and our mindful health. For example, we've heard of the COVID-19 pounds and the increased anxiety and stress that's been all around from the pandemic. But I believe there's another way to look at some of the silver lining in those adjustments and the way that those affected us. For example, pushing us outside, being able to appreciate the outdoor beauty and nature, and working outdoors, especially here in Peachtree City, Georgia. Or we might have modified our workout programs by saving our most precious commodity, time, and instead of driving all the way in traffic to the gym, we decided to stay home and do our workout plans there. Or even finding an extrinsic motivation and force to push us through our workouts and challenges, and by hiring a personal trainer. So just to tell you a little bit about myself, I've been a certified personal trainer for over 20 years, 12 years of which I've been training a majority of my clientele in the Atlanta Buckhead area under my entrepreneurial-based company, GoTaryn Health and Fitness. I received my PhD in performance psychology, and I like to incorporate a unique method of combining both self-determination and intrinsic motivation in my personal training programs. And as I mentioned earlier, I am an academic professor with Grand Canyon University, where currently I serve there as an adjunct dissertation chair. And like I said, I do still personal train in the Buckhead area. And when I relocated to Peachtree City last year, I recognized a great need right here in the Peachtree City bubble. And that was that I met people and recognized that they were in need of a traveling trainer, someone like myself. So after arriving at that conclusion, that's when I decided to purposely brand myself as Peachtree City Personal Training. I am, after all, the traveling trainer, and if that need speaks to you as well of working with a personal trainer, then I definitely think we ought to connect and talk. That way we can discuss how we're best going to meet your options and expectations of improving your levels of health and fitness together. But before doing any of that, the very first step is to decide whether or not personal training is even right for you. Once you make that decision and empower yourself to committing to selecting a personal training program, then at that point, the next step is determining what your personal training program looks like. And you've got many options right here in the Peachtree City bubble. A lot of those questions that you need answered include things like, what is your personal training program going to look like? Where are you going to work out with your personal trainer? What do you need from your personal trainer? Most importantly, how are you going to reach your goals with your personal training program? And all of those questions can be addressed by yours truly in Peachtree City Personal Training. So now that I've had the opportunity to introduce myself to you, I would love to have the pleasure of learning more about yourself. What do your fitness goals and aspirations of 2023 look like? Are you ready to step it up to the next level? And if so, are you also ready to move past those mere New Year's resolution goals and instead focus on some real tangible results? If so, I would love to share with you how you can become the #1 best version of yourself and what personal training on a higher level truly looks like. So having said all that, let Taryn, the traveling trainer of Peachtree City Personal Training, wish you the very best for 2023. Let's all step it up and have a happy, healthy New Year.